The Motionball Marathon of Sports getting underway this coming Saturday, May 24th.
The event brings together participants and Special Olympics athletes for a day filled with fun, fitness, and fundraising, all in support of Special Olympics Canada. So let's take you live now to our Lisa Morales, who's indoors at Tate McKenzie Centre at York University's Keele campus. Good morning, Lisa. You are looking the part.
Thank you. Good morning to you, Jen. Good morning to you, Nick. And we are indoors because, you know, the weather's a little today, but that's okay. The heat is being brought this morning. I don't know if you can hear the excitement behind me. I am so excited to be here. We're talking inclusivity. We're talking positivity. We're talking sport. And all those three come together, and we're going to talk Motionball. I want to bring in the co-founder of Motionball, Paul Etherington. It is so wonderful
Good morning.
Wonderful of you to join us this morning.
Thanks for being here.
Such an exciting time. Motionball, you guys have done some incredible work. Let's talk a little bit about Motionball's story and the mission.
Yeah, so we started Motionball 25 years ago with a mission to introduce Canadian young professionals and university students to Special Olympics through integrated social and sporting events. And today we're running 50 annual events in 19 cities, 30 university campuses, and we've raised now $20 million for the movement.
That's a lot of money.
It is.
It's some great work that you guys are doing. Can we talk about what the money helps support? We talk about inclusivity. It really does take a village to make events like these come together. But what are all these funds going out to support?
So in Canada, we've got 48,000 Special Olympic athletes, and they need training, they need coaching, they travel to national, international, and local games. All this costs a ton of money. So our dollars are there to support these Special Olympic athletes to become more active members of society and to better integrate them and get them opportunities for jobs as well.
And that's what it's all about, community and support, and you guys are doing just that. How can people become involved in Motionball? We're going to talk obviously more in depth about Motionball of sport, but Motionball specifically, how do people become involved?
Well, we've got events, as I said, all across Canada. Motionball.com is the best place to find out where to become a volunteer. Join one of our committees, put a team into one of our events, buy a ticket to our big galas. There's so many opportunities to engage with Motionball.
Amazing. Okay, so I know Ken's kind of filming what's going on over here. Can we talk about what is happening? I just see balls going everywhere.
So this is bench ball, and tomorrow we've got our big Marathon of Sport Toronto event. We're going to have 600 participants, 100 volunteers, 80 Special Olympic athletes. Today's a warm-up for it. So bench ball, old school game, basically a nice version of dodgeball. So much fun. You gotta throw a ball to your teammate. If they catch it on the bench, you get to join the bench. And once your entire team is on the bench, your team is won.
Okay, I'm gonna try my hand at bench ball because I've never done this before. Hey everyone, good morning, good morning. I've never played bench ball before. Does somebody want to toss me a ball and then maybe I could, okay, so I gotta throw this ball to somebody on the bench. Okay, ready? I'm coming for you. Here we go. Woo! Oh, not quite. Okay, I'll learn. How does it feel to be involved in a sport like this? Can I chat with you for a second? How does it feel to be involved in a sport like this, like bench ball? Yeah!
It is through the roof. We love playing together. It's amazing.
Amazing. And so what does it mean for you to be participating in an event like this?
It really means the world, supporting the athletes and being here with all of our friends, building a community together. It's really special, and there's nothing like it.
Amazing. I'm going to bring in Kevin. Kevin, good morning to you.
Hi.
How are you this morning?
Very good.
How excited are you to be participating in Motionball of Sport?
Very excited.
Yeah. Is bench ball one of your favorite sports to play?
Bench ball is one of my favorite ones.
Okay, and is it one of those things that you get tired very quickly? I've only thrown a couple, and my goodness, it's a little bit difficult.
It's tiring.
Yeah. What are you most excited about this weekend?
Being with all the teammates and being with all the people around and having fun with the athletes. The athletes really enjoyed, Special Olympic athletes really enjoy being here with everybody and love this event.
You can see that everybody really enjoys being here. Thank you so much for joining us, Kevin. We have so much more coming from York University for Motionball of Sport. I figured I needed to bring a little bit of a sporty flair, right? Because we are participating in sport. We're talking Marathon of Sport. It's back for its 24th year. And how awesome is this? 24th year taking place on the 24th, which is tomorrow. Let's talk about Marathon of Sport. I'm going to bring in Sean Cunningham, who's the event director of Marathon of Sport. Sean, so great to meet you. And we're so happy that you can join us here this morning.
Thanks for coming out.
We talked about Motionball. Let's talk about Marathon of Sport because it was kind of like a little bit of a mirroring event of sort of like a diversion and an add-on to Motionball. Can you talk more about Marathon of Sport?
Yeah, so Motionball is, Marathon of Sport is really our fundamental, our tentpole event of the year, if you will. It's really what actually started Motionball, where we got the ball rolling, if you will, many years ago now, over 20 years ago. It's a day of bringing together a number of different folks. We've got 56 teams of people coming out, 7 to 10 people each. But the unique part about it is not only are folks coming out playing a number of different sports together, but you've actually got 1 to 2 Special Olympic athletes joining each team. So it's an effort or an event that not only brings together individuals across different communities, but you've got participants that are integrating and involving Special Olympic athletes that are coming with a variety of different intellectual disabilities. That's a day that where we're not only bringing them onto the field, but actually celebrating them in an entirely different way than maybe typically you would see.
I'm happy you brought up, participants and Special Olympic athletes, because really it's integration and it's about inclusion. Really, that's a lot of the message that we're trying to convey here. What a person looks like on the outside doesn't mean what they're dealing with on the inside, right? Everybody has a story.
Yes. It's so true. And when you think about the history and really the genesis of why Motionball came to be, it's incredible to see the evolution over the years where sport is the great equalizer in a way. It brings people together, it brings communities together. But for a lot of these Special Olympic athletes, for years they found Special Olympics and they found Motionball as an opportunity to feel like just everyone else on the field, to feel like, the playing field was very much level. So you have individuals here that are Special Olympic athletes who are skiers, who are swimmers, who play soccer or basketball. Woo! And they come out for a day like this where they're not just part of the team, but they're the heroes, the celebrities of the day. And we really put them front and center to really create this inclusive community where they're celebrated first and foremost.
Okay, so what we're watching here is called Kinball. We're going to get in and play. Can we quickly talk about what's happening here, what the sport is all about?
This is a new sport for us this year, Kinball. For those that have played it, you're trying to keep the ball up as 2 teams are playing together. If that ball drops, one team will score a point. Ooh. So you got to be alert here. You got to keep your eyes up, and you can see a few of the special athletes here.
There we go. Never a dull moment.
Exactly,
That's okay. Good shot. Okay, this seems a lot harder than it looks, right? I feel like I want to get in and participate.
You know what? We can get in here now if you'd like to. So why don't you go over here?
Okay, I'm gonna give you the mic. Okay, well, we can play together.
So I want you to get under this ball, though. Okay. You want to start us off?
Yeah, I can start you off. Oh boy, right. No pressure over here. All right,
put
here
that
we
up.
go.
So
ready?
Big punch up in the air here. Here we go. Let's keep it up here, Motionball.
All right, we got this. Oh, this is, and really, like, it's concentration because it's a team sport, but everyone's pretty close together, right?
It is a team sport. You're trying to have fun with it.
All right, how's everyone feeling this morning about Motionball sport? Oh my gosh, it is such a vibe. Sean, I want to thank you so much for joining us, and we still have so much more coming on from the York University Kiel campus for Motionball of Sport. So much fun. The noise level has kind of increased, as you can hear behind me, guys, so apologies if I'm talking a little bit louder, but it has been such a heart-filled day so far and morning, and if you feel the energy in this room, this is just an ounce, just a speck of what people can expect tomorrow for Marathon of Sport. I'm joined this morning now by Peter Flagler. Peter, good morning to you.
Morning.
Thank you for joining us this morning. You've been doing this for a long time. How long have you been involved in Marathon of Sport?
So I was involved for Special Olympics for 18 years and Motionball for 10 years.
18 years?
Yes.
And 10 years for Marathon of Sport.
Yes.
What keeps you coming back? What is your favorite sport to play?
Well, my favorite sport is baseball, basketball, and tire racing.
Okay, and I know that we're going to be doing some tire racing in a second, but give us a minute because I still want to get to know more about you. What are you looking forward to for tomorrow? Because it's a big event, and I know you guys have a lot of preparation to get ready for it. What are you most excited about for tomorrow, Peter?
Well, getting back in here with my friends on the field and have fun.
Have lots of fun. It doesn't sound like they're having fun, does it? Yes, it does.
It does.
I'm going to let you go back in. You can go keep on playing. You and we're going to have a little bit of a tire race in a second. I'm going to come back and chat with you. I'm going to bring in Paul Etherington. Paul, get back in here. I know you joined us before. You know, stories like Peter's are so uplifting, and this is exactly why you guys are doing what you're doing.
Absolutely. It's all about inclusion, and Peter these other Special Olympic athletes here, the 48,000 Special Olympic athletes across Canada, they're our motivation, they're our inspiration, and they're the reason we're running Motionball for these past 25 years.
And it's important to keep the conversations going, right? We talk about everyone having a story. Seeing somebody from the outside doesn't necessarily mean that what they're dealing with on the inside is the same. Everyone is able-bodied, and that's what we're showing here today, right?
Absolutely. These athletes come out to Marathon of Sport all across Canada. They meet new friends, they interact, they're the celebrities for the day, but just as importantly, they're recognized for who they are. And tomorrow on our big day, we're gonna have 80 Special Olympic athletes with the spotlight on them as the celebrities for the day, and we're gonna have so much fun celebrating our Special Olympic athletes.
Okay, I'm gonna give you this mic. I want you to just give us quickly the website where people can get more information on Motionball and Marathon of Sport. I'm gonna give you this mic.
Awesome.
And I'm gonna get Peter, I need you to get in here with me.
Motionball.com, our biggest
We're gonna get
event
some tires
tomorrow,
going, okay?
Toronto Marathon of
Can I jump in
Sport
front of you? 'Cause I'm
at
gonna do a
York
tire race with
University.
Peter.
We're gonna have 600 participants. We're gonna
Okay.
have
I
80
have to
Special
roll
Olympic
it. Okay.
athletes like Ruby
All right,
right
Peter,
here.
you ready?
We're gonna have
Oh, boy, here
over
we go.
100
Okay.
volunteers.
That's
It's gonna
hard.
be an incredible day of inclusion.
Okay, okay. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Peter has the one-handed. Peter's doing it one-handed. This is a lot harder than it looks. Oh my gosh, Peter did it! Woo!
Good job.
You guys are all amazing. Thank you. Thank you. And listen, there's a skill here, right, Paul? Like, this is hard. Tire rolling. It's like it's
exhausting.
It's I am out of breath.
But you know what? So our big presenting sponsor tomorrow is Scarborough Toyota. So we had to represent them in a sport, and this we figured was a perfect fitting for them.
I love this. And there's so much more that we are still going to bring here for Marathon of Sport, for Motionball, from the York University campus. And this is just one of the sports that people are participating in. But tomorrow's going to be a day full of love and inclusivity in sport.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for what you're doing.
Thank you so much, Lisa.
We have so much more coming up on CP24 Breakfast from here, but I'm going to send it back to you for now. To say that I've been full of warmth and love this morning, you guys, honestly would simply just be an understatement. The energy in this room, the love in this room, the inclusivity in this room, this is just an ounce of what is going to happen tomorrow at Marathon of Sport. We're talking, 750 participants across 56 teams. This takes place in 19 cities across Canada. This is something big, and it is continuing to grow, and it is incredible to watch. This is just, it's a wonderful, wonderful event. We're going to bring in a couple of other guests this morning. I have Rachel McAdam, who is team captain, and Paul Suderson, also a participant, first-year participant, joining us on CP24 Breakfast this morning. Rachel, thank you so much for joining as well, Paul.
Happy to be here.
Tell me a little bit about why you've decided to participate in Marathon of Sport, why it's important to you.
Well, I've been part of Motionball for many years. In fact, early in my career, I joined as part of an organization I worked for. And as I've changed organizations, I've sort of brought Marathons of Sport with me. And so I was thrilled. I've joined Skip to bring Paul on board so that our employees at Skip can experience really what is so special and magical about Marathon of Sport.
And the message of inclusivity is there. You're bringing people, participants who maybe might not be aware of just what these Special Olympic athletes can actually do, right? It's wonderful.
You know what? And I think what makes it so unique is it's not just fundraising, right? It's actually participating with the people that are going to benefit from the funds that you raised. And so that's a spirit of inclusivity and celebration and really friendships that get made during these kind of events. It's really unique.
You feel it, Paul. I've been feeling I've made friends this morning, and I feel like these are going to be friends for life. What made you want to join? So as a first-year participant, what makes you say, yeah, I need to be part of that?
Yeah, well, I first got introduced through the Motionball Gala, and I recognize the importance and impact that this has on not just the individual athletes, but their entire families and communities, and I really wanted to help deliver on that mission as well.
What can you speak to with regards to team building? How important is this from a company's perspective and a team building event?
Well, through the support of Skip, we've been able to not just raise funds, but to be able to participate firsthand along with colleagues and coworkers and friends, and really see the impact and how we're going to contribute and support these amazing athletes.
And we know the funds matter. I mean, without the funds, a lot can't happen. But I think the bigger picture is that people are participating. We're having these very important conversations, and people are seeing what other people are capable of doing, right? Super important.
Yeah, they get to experience the impact that they're making.
Exactly.
And so, so we're really excited. I know the team's really excited to come out tomorrow for our first marathon of sport together.
Okay, I'm going to run in and I'm going to grab Matthew. Can I get my mic, please? Hey, Matthew! Matthew, I need you over here, Matthew. Matthew, this is your what year of Marathon of Sport?
15 years.
15th year Marathon of Sport. What is so special for you, and what is your favorite sport?
I really like bench ball because it's awesome, and I have really fun doing bench ball together.
Matthew, like, can you see the sweat? And I feel it because I did a little bit of bench ball and Kinball. You're doing basketball. What excites you about the event altogether for Marathon of Sport? What makes you want to come back for more?
I like the hobbies that they do, and a lot of people come here, and new ones and old ones. I still like it. They come here again, and we will keep on continuing, getting a lot more people in the community.
We're going to keep on continuing, getting people in the community. Matthew, high fives. I'm going to let you get back in. I'm going to come play some basketball. Can I hand you this mic, Rachel? Absolutely. Paul, let's get in here. We're going to play some basketball! Woo! All right, let's see. Someone pass me the ball. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! All right, here we go. Matthew.
Okay, Matthew's breaking down. Lisa's following close behind. Matthew makes the pass. Will this get in? Can we get 2 points here? And we got two. I think Lisa gets the third assist on that one. Okay, Lisa Morales, nice job there this morning. Marathon of Sport getting underway. Amazing stuff. Thanks, Lisa.
Tomorrow.
Exactly.